Hey guys, welcome back to THFE. This is Psychoduck and I am here with another competitive map feature. The map I'm showing you guys today is called Excavation and it was created by Flying Shoe. And this map is an inversely symmetrical big team map, and you could say that it is a heavies map. And if you look at the sort of track record heavies has, you'll see that it's kind of the exact opposite of any sort of competitive gameplay, which is unfortunate, but anyways, this map kind of changes that, because this map brings heavy vehicles into a competitive setting that really forces you to work with your team, use coordination, use skill to succeed. So how it does that is with mantises. The map has this fairly straightforward circular layout with some height variation along the way and sort of this central cavern. But the mantis has this ability to kind of lock down certain areas on the map. The mantis is kind of this big, powerful tool your team has at its disposal, and depending on how you use it, it will drastically change the outcome of the game. You can lock down certain areas, you can push up and push enemies out of certain other areas, and the way you use your mantis will completely change how your team and the enemy team can move about the map. The mantis is kind of this big thing that all of the other player movement hinges on, because the mantis is either the big supporting push in any encounter, really. So the way that works is that you have to support your mantis. A single guy in a mantis just working on his own is not going to be very effective. He'll get a few kills, he'll get hijacked, that'll be the end of it. But if you have a skilled mantis pilot with a coordinated team effort behind him to support him, it will take a very skilled and coordinated enemy effort to take it down. And all of this creates, like I say, competitive gameplay. It forces you to work as your team, it forces you to be good in the mantis, and it forces you to be thoughtful and skilled with how you go about countering the mantis. So as far as that goes, there is a neutral Spartan laser, which is obviously pretty effective. There's also 2 railguns, 2 sniper rifles, and there's 2 plasma pistols. And then there's also 2 rocket hogs, and these are interesting because whereas the mantis is kind of this big hulking thing that can slowly lock down key areas on the map, the rocket hog can loop around. It can kind of plug the holes in your defense, and it can be very effective at countering mantis, obviously, but it's risky. And then there's also ghosts, which are useful without being too deadly. But yeah, those 3 vehicle types, particularly the mantis and the rocket hog, really work together in interesting ways, and combine that with the layout of the map and the weapon set on the map, and you get a really interesting, kind of unique experience, because it really brings heavier vehicles into a competitive setting. So when you're playing Capture the Flag on this map, the mantis will be a huge kind of game-changing thing, where it will really change how you defend your flag, how you push the enemy base to get their flag, etc. And 2-site extraction is also quite excellent on this map, and the mantis comes into play in there quite a bit also, as you would expect. So it's a really cool map in that regard. Even without the mantises, it's still a solid map, but it's really the way those mantises work that makes this map stand out and make it an interesting and unique experience, and a competitive one. So I hope you guys check it out. It's a really fun map to play for 6v6 games. So yeah, go give it a whirl and enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Psychoduck. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.